Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Animal Cross. The tip is leaking and I'm stroking. Welcome. Oh no. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing. I'm currently watching Pokimane get interviewed to work at the Rooster's Rest. So that's very cool. I guess Pokimane got into GTA RP, so that's going to be very interesting to see, to be completely honest with you. And oddly enough, my streamer gained about 5K viewers talking to this person. That's very cool. Speaking of talking to this person, do you remember when that scumfuck Leafy came back, right? Do you guys remember when that happened? I remember when that scumfuck Leafy came back. Let's see. Do you like how this postcard smells? I dipped it in gravy, then licked the gravy off, and I sent it to you. What the fuck? I'm screen capping this, sorry. Hold on. There we go. What the fuck, dude? Alright. There was this thing that Leafy and Keemstar was trying to do, where they were trying. Oh god, my controller is scuffed. Hold on one moment. They were trying to pit Twitch streamers against YouTube. It was like Twitch against YouTube, and they were trying to create like this fucking how do I say this? They were trying to create like this conflict that didn't exist through Twitter, through videos, through tweets, through you know, comment, like, being dickheads in comment sections, so they could get it, like, you know, Keemstar, like, camping out in popular people's comment section, and, you know, being passive-aggressive on Twitter after they say something fucking asinine, and, like, I remember that last year, right? It was before the pandemic. Actually, you know what? No, it was during the pandemic where that was happening. And during that time, there was a couple Twitch users that people were poking at. One was Pokimane, because she has a lot of simps, right? She's just, she got really, really popular. It became really, really good at, like, turning what she did as a business. And she is in all, like, people have said this as a joke, but she is a ruthless businesswoman, I guess you can say. And she's very, very, very interesting. Nothing's too crazy about her. I guess she has, like, the girl next door feel, right? Which a lot of people like. I don't know. She looks like my sister, so it's fucking weird to me, to be completely honest with you. For how much? How much are you giving me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Fine, whatever. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, dude. Fucking making bank. 51. Lucky number. Pokimane was it. People were like, oh, you're a simp. You're a simp for Pokimane tier 3 simps, defending her. It's very fucking weird. It's a weird... I don't really understand it. I didn't really understand it, to be completely honest with you. Why all that hate came out of nowhere. And then another one was for... fuck, god damn it. What is her name? Anita? No, it wasn't. Was it Anita? Oh god. She threw her cat, right? And every time she does something wrong or gets away with something, because she's done some weird fucking things, right? She's taken ass pics, like, like during streams and whatnot, and didn't get punished. And, you know, if a guy takes off his shirt, it's considered nudity, and they get banned indefinitely. And yet she's taking these pictures and she's doing these things while we're streaming live, and, like, you know, she did a lot of weird sus things that nothing and no one did anything about it. You know, she would do something on, like, the real big spectrum where you get banned for a long time, if not indefinitely. And then you got other people who were just doing way less, where you would get, like, suspended for a day or two, like, or a couple hours. And people are getting banned like crazy, right? And, you know, and all of a sudden, titty streamers started being super over-sexualized and breaking, like, not breaking the rules, but teetering on the rules so much. And, you know, and she's considered a titty streamer. And, oh, my great googly moogly. Oh, Alinity, that's her name. I don't think there's anything wrong with her or anything along those lines. I never did. Even the fucking throwing the cat thing was fucking so fucking stupid. Was so fucking dumb. People could not get over that. Like, holy fuck. You know how, like, there's a Chonkers Reddit, right? Where they have, like, oh, here's my fat cat. Yeah, that fucking thing, dude. Like, people react like that. It's so fucking weird. She just threw a cat behind her head. You know, she didn't fucking yeet it. She tossed the cat up and it landed. Right? I'm pretty sure you've tossed your cat on your bed. I'm pretty sure you've tossed your cat in a specific area. She did that, except it was behind her fucking head. Over her head. I don't know, dude. It's fucking weird to me. It's fucking weird. People are like, oh my god, cats die for less. That's true, dude. Like, if a dog runs and accidentally wheelbarrows a specific way, it could break its fucking spine. You know? Yeah. You know, there's dangers lurking everywhere. You know, but these people were like one of the few people that were pointed at quite a lot. And a streamer that I watched was this Hassan. He got picked on by Keemstar. Keemstar tried to start fucking drama. And then Keemstar tried to start drama with XQC. Like, it was so fucking weird. Like, it's so weird. Like, this artificial bullshit that ends up happening. That ends up happening on YouTube. Like, it goes on YouTube, but, like, in Twitch, people aren't really that connected with other streamers. It's usually, maybe they watch one or two, and then, you know, that's it. Like, you don't know what's going on in the beauty section. You don't know what's going on in the art section, right? Most people watch it for gaming, but a lot of people do different things on there, right? You know, just chatting could do a whole bunch of stuff. People record their podcasts on there. People, you know, do their artwork on there, which is very cool, right? You know, there's very few people who've got really popular just from doing art. You have to do more than that. Right? You have to either be a cute girl. No. Yeah, you have to be a cute Asian to be able to get popular on Twitch if you're very, very, very new. As I say this is a joke because there's this place called LSF. If you look on it, Livestream Fails, Reddit. Every once in a while, you'll see. I know it's been kind of consistent as of late. There's been like Coomer vids. Like every day for the past week, but they'll pick like a cute girl, right? There will be a trophy girl that people would like, and look, she's not overtly beautiful where she feels unattainable, but like she's good looking, right? She's like your best friend type thing, like your friend or like anything along those lines. She looks like your friend. When you're like, what are you talking about? You're like, you know, you're ugly, so you know, ugly people will associate themselves with you. Oh, God. And, you know, you get these 7 out of 10s, and, people fawn over them and do creepy shit and make Reddits and, you know, they become favorites, and then you start getting those simps and they try to put her out, and it's kind of crazy, you know, and that happens, on Livestream Fails quite a lot, actually. It's very, very fucking hilarious, actually. Or you get to find some good clips, like some people from Korea, like, oh my god, the Korean streaming community, holy fuck. Imagine being an idol, but that stream is coming at you for fucking hours at a time. Holy shit. And if you start, like, there's a cap you can hit as a Korean streamer that is so small that like you know, a couple hundred to like 2,000 streamer view Andes, right? Like you're considered like super big. Like the streaming community is like, people are not that big. It's very crazy. So once you start like oh, I cap myself out in Korean, I'm gonna go like learn how to speak English, and there's tons of Korean girls and actually only Korean girls that I've noticed, probably Korean guys, that have chosen to learn how to speak English, and they got in a bigger audience, and people, you know, saw them and they like wanted, you know, they became the it girl because, you know, cute Asian girl, That's a thing for gamers. Without it, right? You're like, oh, I want a cute Asian girlfriend, whatnot, and it usually comes down to like, I want a cute girl that's kind of like my anime type stuff, and you know, this is Japanese, so it's adjacent, and also Japanese women are known to be a little bit more docile than the European and the American counterpoint, and you know, and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. You know, like this is the mindset, right? This is why people end up liking. You know, there's you know, one part of me wants to say there's nothing wrong with it, and then another part of me wants to say that it's okay. That there it is something wrong with it. But you could always teeter to one point. Once it comes to the point of fetishizing someone, it's very weird. Very weird. But it's all about consent, really, in the end. You know, it's not just white people fetishizing others. You know, in different places you have fetishizations of nationalities and places where people grow up and whatever it may be. It's very interesting, you know. But usually when you think of a white guy liking an Asian girl, you think of, you know, the 90 Day Fiance, the fucking guy that looks like a thumb with his Filipino girlfriend, right, who lived in the jungle. Which is very interesting, and people are like, yes, queen, take him for all his money. And he's like, your breath smells, can you brush your teeth? I can't believe you asked me to brush my teeth, right? Even though you know he's doing it just to get his dick sucked, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong about that. I don't think there's anything wrong about getting your dick sucked. I'm sorry. Everyone's allowed to have their freedom in any type of way, right? But it's okay for you to not like it and not want to see it. You know? It's alright. Just like I just don't like seeing the gays happy. This is why I don't like transgender. When I see a fucking transgender and a gay, or a gay transgender, god damn it. Goodness gracious. You know, it's also very interesting. I see a lot of like funny TikToks or stuff, or like just viral videos about teachers saying the N-word in books that have the N-word, right? Like the teachers are just like super excited that they get to blast the N-word. I find it very funny, you know, because before it happened, because I know there was a couple books that we read that was an N-word, that had N-word inside of it. I think Huckleberry Finn and the Boo Radley fucking book, right? That one's fucking terrible. Oh my god, that story is so fucking like, you know, it's told through the point of view of Scout, right? Atticus's daughter's son, tomboy, whatever it is. But like, holy fuck, like the tragedy of that book is just, it's fucking awful. Holy shit. You know? Let's see. Do you want this? But I remember, yeah, as I was saying, I remember in school, we were explaining, I was like, oh, it's going to have some language in it, some swearing, and it's going to say the N-word, and people were like, oh my god, when we do like reading out loud, people would be like, oh my god, I want to be the one to say it, because it's okay, because it's through an educational way. I do think it's okay via an educational way. This is something I've talked about prior. I feel like hiding stuff like that in the past is the worst thing to do. It should become part of the curriculum. There's a reason why everyone knows about the Nazis, right? But yet, you know, we don't tell them the full story. How it also fucking, the idea of eugenics came from the US. You know, and people end up learning that later on. You're like, wait a minute. You mean Hitler wasn't just this crazy fucking supervillain? It was just something that the US was doing to its fucking poor population and continued to do it into the 1970s? Oh my god. Right? Like, I feel like school babies too much. Within a sense, I don't know. And also with those Dr. Seuss books, I already talked. There's a whole fucking episode I talked about Dr. Seuss. I don't think they should be. I think they should be repackaged within a way, as a way to learn, right? I don't think they should be outright banned and never seen from the public again. Because there are moments in history from someone who is very influential to a lot of people, and it's really good to see that you can change as a person, even if you have these views where right now the racial tension and all that crazy, like all the fucking stuff that has been going on for a very long time, like people are fucking fed up with it and they're tired of it, right? This is like viewed like way back when, like so oh my god, let's see. So like the early, like the 2000s, 2010s, right? It was like don't be ableist, right? Don't be ableist. Don't say retarded. You know, don't say words like that. It's very bad. You know, don't even joke about it. Don't go dee. Don't go anything along those lines, right? That was the big thing. Or it was like, don't say that it's gay, right? You know, those were the big things. Now, right? Now it's always been a thing, but I feel like it's a lot bigger and more prominent now of racial discrimination, right? It's a big thing now, and if it ever happens, people immediately just have a bad taste to it, which is very, very good. Although I do think when it comes to a book and someone growing as a person and has shown that they have grown as a person because they are no longer here and we can see them change via their works, that it can be used as a learning tool that people can change from it. I don't like the idea that someone is villainized completely 100%. It is okay to have someone be... it is okay to dislike someone because of their belief. And if it's the quote-unquote wrong belief. Alright? You know, within a situation, let's see, of it being deemed not right and not okay, and not treating someone like a human, pretty much. Earbud combo, no thank you. Audie really likes this diner uniform I gave her. Very cute. But it's very interesting. I don't know. I see a lot of stuff about like things not being taught anymore. I don't know. The U.S. like education system is just fucking rigged, dude. They're rigging you to fail continuously, right? You're just, it's just a glorified daycare. They don't want to teach you fucking anything. They don't want to teach you anything interesting. History is terribly interesting, you know? You had like I remember when the civil unrest was going on after the George Floyd stuff, and I was telling my brother about it, right? And I told him, I was like, you know, they bombed a black community not so long ago. And I told them, and I showed him about the black community that was bombed. Cops dropped dynamite on a house because they didn't want to leave, and they were pretty much viewed as like not terrorists within a way, but like you know, they were leaders of a movement, people of a movement, and they needed to go away. And there's people still around from that. There's one guy specifically, if I'm not mistaken, who was born in jail when his mother got barred and locked behind bars, right? It's very interesting learning about that stuff. Our own history is very interesting, you know? You start fucking hearing about the LA riots, you're like, what the fuck is that? The LA riots are fucking crazy. I don't know. Feel like we spend too long and sugarcoat too much shit. I do wish the genocide of the native people gets brought up more, because the way it's brought up, it's kind of, but not really. It's fucking brought up within a way that was like, by the way, we just started gaining all this land, which is kind of weird. And you know, we're told there's tons of people here, but like for some reason we're just gaining land and building shit, and no one's stopping us, right? They just kind of overlook it, It's so fucking weird. Anyway, my name is Luna. As always, you know, I hate gay people. Bye.